Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to solve some practice problems in differential calculus. And actually, this is not the first time na mag-solve tayo ng mga practice problem. But I want to start over, no? So this is part 1 of differential calculus practice problems. So before we start, ang foundation natin guys sa differential calculus is mainly algebra. Okay, so we're dealing with algebraic equations here and then variables and mga topics such as geometry and trigonometry. But so in general guys, no, we're going to use our foundation in algebra. So if you want to have more insight about calculus, differential calculus in specific, I have videos, old videos guys regarding differential calculus. So you just browse it in my channel sa playlist natin. Under playlist, hanapin nyo guys yung differential calculus playlist. Okay? So starting with this problem. So y is equal to the quantity 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 5 and then we're going to find derivative of y with respect to x. So kapag nakita nyo agad guys yung exponent, we're going to use our power formula. So balikan natin guys, ano ba yung power formula natin? So derivative of u raised to n, okay? Ang u natin is the inside function, as you can see here, 2x cubed minus 1, and then n is the exponent. So what we do in power formula is that we just bring down the exponent, we just copy the inside function, we subtract 1 to the exponent so that becomes n minus 1, and finally we differentiate the inside function u, which is derivative of u. So basically what we do here is what you call the chain rule. So like kung binabanggit guys, the best way to differentiate is of course by using the process of chain rule. So gawin natin yung process na to guys. No? So step by step process is the key here in order for you to solve this kind of problem. So ang u natin, so we're going to use substitution first. So let u, ang u natin is 2x cubed minus 1. N natin here, the exponent is 5. So we're going to get derivative of u. We already have u, n, and of course, exponent natin is n minus 1 lang naman sa derivative. And then we have here derivative of u yung kailangan natin. So derivative of u equals. So, kapag coefficient, guys, no, constant coefficient, ikakopy lang natin. So, kapag may constant coefficient yung variable, just copy that and then differentiate yung variable. So, in this case, x cubed siya. So, what we do, again, power rule lang ulit. So, basically, bring down exponent, copy the inside function x, subtract 1 to the exponent, so that is 3 minus 1, so that becomes 2 or squared. And then differentiate the inside function x. So here, that is just dx. Okay? And then derivative ng negative 1. So negative 1 is a constant. Ang derivative ng constant is 0. So minus 0. Again, kapag sinabi natin differential calculus, this is the study of the rate of change. So hindi nag-change guys ang constant. So therefore, ang derivative niya is 0. So it doesn't change. So, i-simplify lang natin guys. No? So, du is just equal to 6x squared dx. And after that, lagay lang natin dun sa formula natin. Okay? So, derivative of u raised to n. U raised to n is this expression here. So, that's just 2x cubed quantity. Okay? 2x cubed minus 1 quantity raised to 5. Okay? Or, the expression na yan is just equal to y. Okay? It's just equal to dy equals n. So, n is 5. U is 2x cubed minus 1. And then, n minus 1. So, 5 minus 1 is just equal to 4. Lagay lang natin dito. And then, du, we already solved that. That is 6x squared dx. Lagay lang natin dito. 6x squared dx. Then, we just simplify. Okay? So, dy equals, so 5 times 6, so that's 30. So, 30x squared Unahin na natin si x squared and then times the quantity 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 4 dx. Okay, so in terms of dy over dx, so in terms of dx, so derivative of y with respect to x, lagay mo sa kabila yung derivative of x equals 30x squared times the quantity 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 4. Okay, so that is now the final answer for this first problem. Okay guys, no? So step by step lang ang procedure natin. So use the chain rule in order for you to solve for the derivative. And of course, you can also use yung substitution natin. So slowly but surely yung pagsusolve natin. At least wala tayong nakakaligtaan ng mga expressions. So again, chain rule from outside to inside tayo. So you can see here, when we differentiate, okay? So bring down n, and then copy the inside function, subtract 1 to the exponent, and finally differentiate the inside function. Kung marami kang function sa loob, papunta ka lang sa loob lagi, no? So, i-differentiate mo lahat ng nasa loob. So, yun yung word na chain, no? So, yung chain, it doesn't stop until you reach the inner part or the most inner part of your equation. Okay? So, in here, ang inside function lang naman natin dyan is 2x cubed. So, kung may mga nakaparenthesis pa sa loob, so kasama siya doon sa kailangan mong i-differentiate na inside function. Okay? So, as you go along, pag nag-practice kayo ng problem, mas magigets nyo yung process natin. Okay, so let's proceed dito sa ating next problem. So, y is equal to 3x squared plus 2 quantity times the quantity is square root of 1 plus 5x squared. So, dito nalalabas yung foundation natin in algebra, guys. No? So, lahat ng problem natin, guys, talagang kailangan natin ng algebra. So, before you go into calculus, make sure that at least you know some of the basics of algebra. Ano ba yung mga basics, no? Marunong kang mag-solve ng simultaneous equation. So, that's one. So, alam mo kung paano mag-work with integers, no? So, negative times negative, okay, subtracting negative and positive numbers, yung mga ganun, guys. And of course, some laws of exponent, okay? Rules of exponent, radicals, and of course, logarithm, no? So, yun yung mga basic lang naman. So, you don't have to study anything or you don't have to master everything. As long as you know the fundamentals, you will survive calculus. Okay? So, here, kapag nakita mo na agad, guys, pag nakita nyo na agad na may naka-multiply, okay? So, gagamitan natin yan ng product rule. So, paano ba nag-work yung product rule? So, sa mga naka-encounter na, balikan lang natin guys yung product rule. So, derivative of UV. So, U and V are just expressions in the problem na naka-multiply. So, equals. So, copy the first expression U. Differentiate the second. Plus, copy the second. Differentiate the first. So, VDU or UDV plus VDU. So, derivative of UV is UDV plus VDU. Again, chain rule applies in every problem, okay, from outside to inside. And then, we're going to use your substitution para step by step natin ma-solve yan. So, there will come a time in the future na uh, hindi nyo na kailangan mag-substitution kasi master nyo na yung calculus na process. Pero for now, sa mga beginners, we're going to use substitution para hindi natin nakakaligtaan yung mga expression na dapat ay nandoon pa rin sa ating answers. So, usually kasi kapag sinu-shortcut, based from experience, pag sinu-shortcut, there are times na may nakakaligtaan tayong expression. So, wag nating i-shortcut muna. So, let's just focus on the step-by-step process. Okay? So, here, ano yung u natin? So, let u, pili ka lang, no? It's either 3x squared plus 2 or square root of 1 plus 5x squared. So, since nauna na si 3x squared plus 2, yun na din yung gawin nating u. So, 3x squared plus 2. And then, v natin is, eto, si square root of 1 plus 5x squared or that's just 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half. Okay? So, square root, again, from algebra is just raised to 1 half. So, mas maganda gawin natin muna siyang numerical. sign na hindi yung radical sign kasi para mas mabilis natin or mas maganda natin siyang or mas mabilis natin siyang masosolve dun sa problem kapag naka-numerical, of course. Okay? So, yung mga square root na yan, gawin nating numerical symbol muna. Okay? So, hanapin natin yung du tsaka dv. So, derivative of u equals, so dito, power rule lang to guys kasi x squared siya, di ba? And then, constant coefficient, kakopy lang natin. So, kapag may constant coefficient ka ng variable, just copy that. And then, derivative ng x squared. So, 2 bring down, copy the inside function x, subtract 1. So, 2 minus 1 is 1. So, huwag na natin ilagay dyan. So, x na lang yon. And then, differentiate the inside function x. Derivative ng x, dx. Okay? Plus, derivative ng 2, that's just a standalone constant, that is 0. Okay? So, derivative of v. So, power rule ulit ito guys. No? Gawin natin yung chain rule. So, bring down the exponent. Copy the inside function 1 plus 5x squared. And then, subtract 1 to the exponent. So, that's just 1 half minus 1. So, that is negative 1 half. Okay? So, huwag natin kalimutan sa kapag chain rule, i-differentiate natin guys yung nasa loob, which is 1 plus 5x squared. Differentiate natin. So after you bring down the exponent, copy the inside function, 1 plus 5x squared, subtract 1 to the exponent, and finally, differentiate the inside function. So derivative ng 1, that's 0, plus, okay, derivative ng 5x squared, so copy yung 5 na coefficient, and the derivative ng x squared, that is 2x dx. Okay? Ayan. So, simplify lang natin yung dv. So, dv equals, so, ito, 1 half times 2, cancel na yung 2 dito, and then this becomes, okay, so that is just 5x. So, 5x times quantity 1 plus 5x squared raised to negative 1 half dx. Okay, so you already have du, dv. So, lagay natin dun sa expression. So, derivative of y equals, so y is this expression. Basically, yun yung uv natin. Equals u dv. Okay, ano yung u natin? U is, so 3x squared plus 2. So, basically, nagsasubstitute na lang tayo. And then, the remaining process is just algebra. So, dv, ito. So, that's just 5x times quantity 1 plus 5x squared raised to negative 1 half. Okay? So, yun na yung UDV natin plus VDU. Ano yung V natin? V is 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half DU. DU is, eto siya. So, DU equals, so 3 times 2, so 6x dx. So, 6x dx. Okay, so eto guys, simplify lang natin. No? So, eto, so may dx pa dito. Okay, lagyan natin ng dx. So, dy with respect to x equals, so ilipat na natin sa kabila yung dx natin. So, this becomes 3x squared plus 2 times 5x. Okay? Times 1 plus 5x squared raised to negative 1 half plus 6x times quantity, you have 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half. Okay, what we're going to do here is just, we're going to simplify the equation. Okay, so dy with respect to x equals, so yung may negative guys na exponent, ibababa lang natin yan para maging positive yung exponent niya. Okay, so equals 3x squared, okay, plus 2 quantity, okay, so that's times 5x all over, you have this 1. So ito, ibaba natin guys, so 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half na siya. So, pag binaba mo yung exponent from algebra concept, that's magiging positive siya. Okay? So, plus 6x times quantity 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half. Okay, so bakit natin siya binaba? So that we can actually get the LCD, which is ito lang rin naman, para makombine natin siya dito sa expression na to. Okay, we're going to simplify this expression. So, multiply natin sa LCD. Okay, the LCD is just this denominator here. Okay, so multiply lang natin siya para makombine natin. So, 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half. Ito naman, 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half. Okay? So, therefore, ito magiging, so, dy over dx equals, so, 3x squared plus 2 times quantity, we have here 5x, all over 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half, plus, so ito guys, as you can see here, same base, and of course, same exponent. Okay? So kapag same base, you just add the exponent. Di ba kapag nag-multiply tayo ng same base, you just add the exponent. So 1 half plus 1 half here. So this becomes 6x times quantity. We have 1 plus 5x squared. So raised to 1 lang siya guys. So huwag na natin ilagay. So all over, we have this denominator that is 1 plus 5x squared quantity raised to 1 half. So now, parehas na silang denominator, no? So pwede natin silang i-combine. So we have dy over dx equals, so eto, this becomes 3x squared plus 2 times quantity, we have 5x plus 6x times quantity 1 plus 5x squared all over, that is 1 plus 5x squared raised to 1 half. So pwede natin silang i-combine since they have the same denominator. So eto guys, simplify lang natin. So 3x squared times 5x, so that is 15x cubed plus, so multiply lang natin ito. So 5x times 2, that is 10x. And then we have plus, so 6x times 1, that is 6x. And then we have here 6x times positive 5x squared, that is positive 30x cubed all over, that is 1 plus 5x squared quantity raised to 1 half. So, simplify natin. Dy over dx is, so 15x cubed plus 30x cubed, that is 45x cubed plus 16x. So 10x plus 6x is 16x all over, that is 1 plus 5x squared quantity raised to 1 half. So that's now the answer for our second problem. There are some process here na nag-involve ng chain rule. So importante pa rin yung chain rule natin, just like what we did here in our first problem. Okay, again, the chain rule works by differentiating the outside expression first and then going to the inside function. Just like here, no, binaba natin yung exponent and then kinapi lang natin yung inside function basically, and then we subtract 1 sa exponent and then we differentiate the inside function. So galing sa labas, as you can see here, ito yung galing sa labas, and then papasok tayo dun kay du. So kung marami ka pang naka-parenthesis na expression dun sa loob ng whole expression mo, kailangan mong i-differentiate lahat yon. So kaya chain rule yung tawag sa kanya kasi kailangan mong i-differentiate hanggang sa pinakadulo-dulong or innermost function ng iyong expression. So, kung maraming naka-parenthesis diyan, kailangan mo silang i-differentiate na nasa loob isa-isa. So, wag natin kaligtaan 'yun kasi 'yun yung usually error ng student when it comes to solving differential calculus problems. Okay, so let's proceed guys here sa ating next and last problem. Meron pa tayong isang problem pero I will just give it as a practice problems for you, and then i-comment nyo guys sa comment section ng video na to yung answer for that specific problem. So, solve muna natin tong next problem natin. So, unlike the previous problem, itong problem guys is concerned about the quotient rule. So, yung previous problem, product rule siya. And then yung first problem na sinolve natin is just using the power rule. So itong problem na to, quotient rule naman siya as you can observe here sa ating problem, which is S is equal to T cubed all over quantity 1 plus T squared. Ito yung formula natin guys for the quotient rule. So, derivative of u over v equals, so automatic guys, no, kapag naka-quotient rule ka, itong denominator natin na v is naka-v squared dun sa ating formula. And then, ang lagi nating uunahing i-differentiate is yung numerator natin na u. So, ito, i-copy lang natin. Copy v here, derivative ng u. So, minus naman siya as compared or in contrast dun sa product rule natin dito is subtract siya. So, v du minus u dv. Okay, so derivative of u over v is equal to v du minus u dv all over v squared. So, same process, we're going to use substitution here and then we will incorporate the chain rule along the way. So, we have, so let natin, no, let u equals, so syempre ang u natin, automatic guys, yung numerator natin. So, t cube. And then, yung v natin, automatic yan yung denominator natin, which is 1 plus t quantity squared. Okay? So, hanapin natin or isolve natin yung derivative of u and then yung derivative of v. So, derivative of u equals, so ito guys, power rule lang to, no? So, bring down exponent, copy the inside function t, and then subtract 1 sa exponent. So, that is 3 minus 1, so that is squared. And then, differentiate natin yung inside function derivative of t. So, derivative ng v, ito guys, no? So, bring down exponent, copy lang yung inside function. So, 1 plus t. And then, subtract 1 sa exponent natin. So, 2 minus 1, that's just 1. Huwag natin ilagay. And then, differentiate the inside function. So, derivative ng 1, 0. Derivative ng t. So, that's just derivative of t or dt. Simplify lang natin. So, ito, this is just 2 times quantity 1 plus t, derivative of t. So, kompleto na guys yung mga variable na isa-substitute natin dito sa ating formula. Okay? So, yung u over v natin is basically yung s lang naman. Okay? So, this expression here. So, derivative of s equals v du. Ano yung v natin? V is 1 plus t quantity squared. Derivative of u is 3t squared dt. Minus u dv. Ano yung u natin? U is t cube. And then we have dv as 2 times quantity 1 plus t, derivative of t. And don't forget, all over v squared. Ano yung v natin? V is 1 plus t, quantity squared, and then that is, nakasquare yung v natin. Okay? So, simplify lang natin lahat. So, derivative of s with respect to t is just equal to, so ito guys, no? Simplify natin yung 1 plus t. So, yung 1 plus t is common to both expression na 3t squared tsaka yung etong 2t cube. So, pwede natin i-factor out yung 1 plus t. This becomes 1 plus t. Okay, times the quantity. Ito. So, kung na-factor out na yung 1 plus t, ito magiging 1 plus t na lang to. Hindi na siya 1 plus t squared. So, 1 plus t times quantity 3t squared. Okay, times the quantity 3t squared and then minus 2t cube na lang itong dito. Since na-factor out na natin yung 1 plus t. And then all over we have here. So ito, so multiply lang natin yung exponent, no? So 2 times 2, so 4 na siya. So 1 plus t quantity raised to 4. But since, as you can see here, may 1 plus t ka dito, and then may 1 plus t ka sa denominator, so ito, pwede mong i-simplify as 1 plus t cube para makancel na to. So this becomes exponent 0, this becomes exponent 3. So magbabawas lang tong 4 ng isa. Since na-cancel na yung numerator natin. Okay, so eto, pwede natin i-simplify pa. So yung denominator natin, so yung denominator natin is just 1 plus t quantity cube. And then ito, i-simplify natin, no? So 3t squared times 1, so that's just 3t squared. 3t squared times t, so that's just 3t cube and then minus 2t cube. Okay, simplify natin yung mga common terms. and then i-combine natin yung mga common expressions. So, we have ds over dt or yung s prime natin is just equal to, so 3t squared plus, so ito 3t cube minus 2t cube, so t cube na lang siya. So, t cube plus 3t squared all over, we have 1 plus t quantity cube. So, that is now the derivative of that expression. So, as you can observe guys, no, so simple lang naman yung process natin. So, as long as you follow those steps and then, so incorporate nyo lagi yung chain rule and then yung proper algebra natin, yeah, in terms of solving for equations and of course, performing yung laws of exponent natin. So, mas malaki yung chance na tama yung answer nyo if you follow all those procedures. So, for the last problem, guys, I want you to try this. So, y is equal to a squared plus x squared all over the square root of a squared minus x squared. So, hanapin nyo, guys, yung y prime. So, as you can observe here, ang gagamitin yung process is yung quotient rule natin. In line with this, guys, I want to invite all of you to join our next enrichment program series. So that is EPS differential calculus, wherein we're going to discuss all the topics in differential calculus. So that is a 2-day webinar series wherein you're going to gain some insights regarding differential calculus in general. So this coming September na yan guys. So, abang lang kayo sa page sa mga posting namin sa final schedule natin. So, thank you guys again for watching this video and then solve nyo tong problem na to and then yung answer is i-comment nyo sa video na to. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the notif bell so that you'll get notified sa mga videos natin, sa mga future lecture videos natin. Thank you guys and see you on my next video.